Hello, 7th of July here, 2012. I just thought I'd do an overview of a summer allotment again. The last one seemed to be quite popular. I thought I'd start at the other end as well. I won't try and waffle too much, but it's difficult. This is the far end. See, our friend here has put a very good fruit cage up, and birds are a menace this year, or notably pigeons. It's been a very difficult year with regards to late frosts, poor light, gross amount of rain, and once we did hit the summer months, a remarkable lack of heat. I'm just going to walk down both sides rather than to and froing. I have a feeling just people, including myself, like having a nosy at other people's gardens, seeing what people are up to and so on and so forth, and I thought I'd do the same for you. I'll walk down one side and back the other, in between the showers and the rain. This one has just been re-let, so it's a little bit behind, but as we move down you'll see full spread of flowers, because you're meant to have some flowers on the border. Clearly, with the description I gave you, things are behind here, and from speaking with folk on the internet, it's at least for most of England, it seems like 4 weeks behind, and that also includes the greenhouse growing conditions, which has been difficult. I hope I'm not going too fast, although probably will. We just have a quick glance back, see where we are, and carry on. As we move down, things start to improve. A very nice laid out plot, an equally nice flower border, and we come down. It's mine, by the way. You can see what's working this year. The onions should be bulbing up, although they're quite small this year, as many people's are. Thank goodness we've not had blight, but to be perfectly honest, with the temperatures creeping up in these horrendous low pressures that we're getting, I don't know how long it will be. I know I don't spray. But things like the sweet peas are beginning to come out, and the flower borders are slowly beginning to bloom. Netting for pigeons, although they've become increasingly clever this year. I'll show you a bed coming up where the owner had pigeons diving onto these strawberries here, onto the middle of a net, squashing it down and then pulling them through. And it's a story I've heard elsewhere on the allotment, and increasingly we've been able to gain access. We've also been eating weird, odd things. Early in the season you were eating peach leaves, cherry tree leaves. I'm not just on about the flowers of a juvenile fruit, but because things were so behind. And it wasn't because we had a particularly cold winter, we had a cold spring. I think I would have taken the cold winter over the cold spring. So I hope you can see what's growing here. I don't know what's growing in your area, but here in South Manchester, as I said, things are behind, and I'm just hoping that all this rain we've had doesn't lead to an outbreak of various infections and squander growth. There we see our hut. It's been kindly fixed this year and painted. Walking back on the other side, there's a full length view. Can't remember if that polytunnel was up last year. Even now, middle of July, crops under protection for extra heat. Absolutely unheard of. And of course, due to some big fat block over Greenland, we shiver, we freeze, we get the scuba diving out to go gardening, and the States gets 108, 110 Fahrenheit. Well, I wouldn't want it that hot, but I wouldn't mind a smidgen of that heat. I'm not going to use the zoom, it's rubbish, but I think you can see what I'm looking at. Those gorgeous row of sweet peas. Finish work, come here and absolutely lift your heart. No boss, your own man, We even got some tropical farmers here. I think there's a latex or rubber farming. I'm not entirely certain. It's not my field. Crocosmia lucifer, a good one if you can get hold of it. Tall, I think this is, it's being my height, 6 feet here to the top, and lasts for several weeks during the summer. Really nice filler out. As you can see, lots of protection with regards to the aim of birds. And a friend here, she had her netting squashed by Mr. Pigeons. I hope you gained some inspiration, or at least relief, if you end up watching this in the cooler months. And if you're ending up watching it now, I hope you can laugh and say your allotment's better than ours, or your gardening's not that far behind looking at these. You see, absolutely everyone has to have these damn things up because of the pigeons. They're big, fat. I'm sure we don't go to town with regards to eating rubbish. I don't think we've got infection, and to me, I suspect they would make a rather nice meal. Probably. And almost back to the end, and I think it's fair that I give one of my favourite borders, it's a joint border, a little bit more time and focus. It's winner of the best border in Trafford, borough in South Manchester, many times over. Not sure this year. As I said, it's things are a little bit behind, even with regards to flowers. And I do think we might be in it for growing vegetables and fruit, but this, I hope you agree, is really top notch. Superb border. A lot of work, many years experience, and no, I don't want anything off the owner. It's a genuine congratulations on this, and I hope you YouTubers out there, wherever you are, agree. Better than any municipal park around here, I can tell you. Well, that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed summer overview. Get rid of that nasty bit on the left. Summer overview of 2012, and I look forward to boring you to death with some further videos of my own plot. See you soon. Take care, folks.